Welcome back to another episode of Uploaded Unfiltered, the podcast in which I, your host Jermaine, talks about the mindset needed to be a great content creator or just a human being in general. Today is going to be interesting. This last couple of days almost took me out, almost put me in a bad mindset, almost put me back to where I used to freak out when things wouldn't go my way. And I prevailed. I didn't freak out. There was a little uneasiness there, but for the most part, I think I tackled it pretty well. Before I get into what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and remind you that if you're not subscribed to the podcast, go ahead and do so. Uploaded Unfiltered, your podcast catch-up choice. We've been doing this for almost 3 years. 3 years running, haven't missed an episode yet. And I'm keeping it going. It's been fun. It's been enlightening, you know what I mean, to see myself stay on a pace that I set almost 3 years ago and do it almost effortlessly. This has been a fun journey. There's some things that I will be doing with the podcast that I need to just put into motion. Definitely want to have more guests back. And with the trip coming up to DreamHack in Atlanta, I think it's May 15th, there'll be plenty of opportunities for me to meet new people, get some people that I've known for years that I haven't officially asked to be on the podcast. So I'll be doing that while I'm in Atlanta. So if you see me and you want to be on the podcast, just come say hi. I don't bite, I promise. And I'll probably have something you can scan and get yourself set up so we can do this. But other than that, let me talk about the craziness that was my weekend, specifically probably Saturday going into Sunday, going into Monday. What was that? I think was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday because we had to remulch the lawn. Now, if you don't know what mulch is, like I didn't, like I thought just it was earth, but no, you can go buy bags of like wood chips and shit and put it around your yard. That's what people do. But some people love it. Some people like the way it looks, and you know what? More power to them. I'm not one to judge. It just threw me off. So I went to Lowe's around 9 something to go pick up 10 bags of mulch. And guess what? We needed 10 more bags. But anyways, pick up 10 bags of mulch, and the homie Big Fresh hit me up. Big Fresh has been a guest on the podcast before. He is super amazing. I haven't kept caught up with him because they stopped doing a podcast. And I think they went to Twitch or something like that. But last I heard, he was a music teacher, and that shit warms my soul. Like, teaching music must be amazing, especially to the kids who want to learn it. I can't imagine not wanting to learn music, but I'm sure they're out there. Anyways, he hit me up on Discord with a message that, hey, can I ask you a favor? And he's been on my mind lately. Like I was thinking about him in regards to if he was going to be in Atlanta. So I was like, yeah, what's up? He's like, hey, I got this game. I'm in the IT program and we need to make a game for a project. And I just need you to test this game out for me. And I read it real quickly as I'm in the midst of lifting heavy bags of mulch, throwing it onto a cart and wheeling this big ass cart to the front. It was a lot, but we got it done. So I read it. I was like, yeah, what's up? I said, he said, first, I'm fucking up the story. He asked me for the favor. I said, yeah, what's up? He then pasted all this bullshit. And then all I saw was, I need you to test this as a game. Here's a link. That's pretty much how I read it because he's a gamer. And I would not be surprised if he was in the middle of making a game that he wants to bring to market. That would have been dope. So I was like, yeah, I'll fucking check it out when I get home. I didn't say that, but when I got home, I saw it and I was always a link. Put it up on my computer, click the link, try to run the link. It was a boom. And I'm like, that's a weird error. So I hit my boy back and I was like, yo, I'm getting an error message. First I asked him, I was like, when do you need the feedback? He's like, the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck kind of assignment is this? Was in my mind, but I was like, I'm still going to help my boy. I'm not going to judge his stupid ass teacher who's giving him this weird assignment. So then I clicked the shit and then the error message came up. And I was like, yo, I'm getting an error message. Then I looked at the executable and it was just weird shit in there, like stuff that I know doesn't associate it with Fresh. And I'm like, oh shit, I got. And so I immediately hit him back. I was like, ayo, just weird over here. And then I uninstalled the software, ran a scan, and didn't see nothing. And I'm like, it's been a while since I did IT. What I should have did was wipe the computer, but I didn't. Also, reset your password. which I forgot to. So, because I didn't think anything of it, I was like, it just didn't work. Nothing happened. Then I go to sleep, wake up the next morning. My boy Vox, shout out to Vox. He's been on an episode as well. He hit me up and was like, "Ayo, I'm getting weird messages on Discord." He sent me a text. Have homies that have your real number. Anyways, he sent me a text. He's like, "Yo, weird shit's happening. You send me these weird messages." I was like, "Oh shit." That's when I realized I got and it was sending out messages and probably muted the messages, so I didn't see the alert of it going through, and they were trying to do the same shit to me, to them. And sure enough, that's what was going on. And I was like, "Yo, appreciate it. Thanks." Then I wanted to overprotect them, like get back into IT mode. So I reset my password. I ran another scan. And then, because I really didn't want to wipe fucking Windows. I hate wiping Windows. Turns out pretty easy now. Not easy, but easier than it used to be. And so I was going through all this. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to wipe it. In the midst of me doing this, shout out to Boss. He called me. He was like, "Hey, yo." And I was like, I knew, like, it was early in the morning. Not that this man can't call me, but he's not going to call me just to chit chat that early. Like, something's going down, like something that I need to know. I need a call. And shout out to him for making that happen. He's like, "Hey," and I was like, "I already know, bro." He's like, hey, I was calling, I don't call for no reason. I'm like, yeah. I appreciate it. I'm on it. I'm about to knock this out right now. And he's like, "All right, cool. I'll talk to you later." Boom, hung out with him. And then I was like, fuck it. We reinstalling Windows. So all I got to do is basically say, "Hey, refresh this computer, keep my files." Or no, or you can either keep your files or get rid of your files. Since there's a fucking virus on my machine, I'm pretty sure what happened was it took over my session token for Discord. It was be able to impersonate me that way. Once you reset your password, you're pretty much in the clear. But I wanted to make sure I was in the clear, so I went ahead and refreshed the computer, got rid of all those files, brand new Windows. And then I was like, oh, there was so much shit. And here is where the frustration comes in. But now it sounds like I'm all joyful and joyous. It's because I am, because I know things are still going to get done, still on track to do what I need to do. And there's nobody's over my shoulders like, "Well, motherfucker, where's this at?" Like, that's not the situation I'm in. So the frustration came in is like, today is Monday. The goal was to do this. I spent so much time trying to troubleshoot to make sure everything was good. I should have came to the conclusion to wipe Windows 11 earlier in the night, because by the time I came to this decision, it was 3 a.m. The plan was to bang out another music creation video. I could have shot, edited, and preloaded that thing all that night, get to bed early, wake up, do the podcast, get that all edited and be done. And then I would be prepared for tonight, which is my live stream schedule, Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern on TikTok. But I couldn't do that because my computer got reset. And I don't know why I didn't think. I was like, man, it can't be that much shit I got to set up, bro. Luckily, I'm scaling back, but I had so much shit set up. Like, I had 2 Steam Decks. None of those profiles are saved anywhere. They're like custom as I need it. I make what I need on the screen. I start moving stuff around, and then it becomes a perfect like extension of what I need during a stream or just even during work. So that was gone, and on both of them. And then the fucking Wavelength software. All right. Setting that up, the 3.0, once it's set up, amazing. Love it. It's way better than 2.0. Getting it to the point of being set up, I don't like it. I don't like it. It kind of sucks. But bright side, after I get it, first, we're going to tell you the finishing off the bad about the Wavelength software. Reinstalled Windows 11, downloaded a brand new fresh version of Wavelength, went to go install it. It installed it. It opens up and immediately closes. I tried this for like an hour and a half. It just opens and closes. It didn't give me an error message. The fucking logs, the event viewer just says Wavelength is closed. Sorry. And I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? And so I ended up going to an older version of Wavelength. I think it's like 3.01 or something like that. And it works and everything I can route, and it works with the Stream Deck. And I'm like, whatever, it's working now. I'm just going to keep it at that. The bright side is, when I was reinstalling everything, I finally figured out, for the longest time, I wanted to be able to toggle between my speakers and the headphone jack on the Go XLR adapter that you plug into the Stream Deck Plus. That's a lot of words. You know what I'm talking about. But there was it didn't say headphone jack anywhere in the options where you can choose what sound source you're going to toggle between. And I'm like, bro, where the fuck is this? No, it turns out because the XLR attachment has a mic to it, whatever you name the mic, that's what the headphone jack is. Right? Like it's probably just a software issue, but I finally realized that, that's it. I'm not going to be upset about it. I figured it out. Now I'm letting you know. Congratulations. Anyways, but going through all this, there were times where I felt like this wave of frustration of everything is going sideways. I don't have any control over anything. I had these deadlines that I set for myself and I'm only beholden to myself for. And I was like, I need to hit them because if I don't hit them, it means something. This now I think about it, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? But these are the things that were going through my head. And it was just most of the day. And then I was like, you know what? I got to get out the house. So I ended up taking my drone, taking my little mini nano camera, shooting a little vlog, capturing some footage, doing some things I would never do, like pull over the side of the road to film some flowers. Would have never done that 5-6 years ago, but that's what we did. I turned it around. Everything was good. I cooked dinner. Everybody ate well, and watched a TV show with the wife. That Monarch TV show, pretty good. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I mean, there's some parts of it I'm like, this is horrible. I hope you get kicked off the show, which it doesn't look like she's going to at the end of this season finale. Anyways, pretty good show. Watched it with the wife. Came up here, and now we're recording the podcast. All is well. Will I be able to do my stream tonight? No, but there were issues involved. I could have pushed and did some workarounds to get it done. And I think knowing that is good enough. I didn't need to do it. Actually taking this little time off. And after this, I'm going to shoot the music video. It's a nice breather because I'm going to tell you right now, streaming, you got to be on. You got to be entertaining. You got to be at least engaging, whatever that looks like for you. And the way I do it, I'm tired at the end of the night. So I didn't have that energy going in, so I knew it wasn't going to be a good stream. Here we are, doing what we need to do and still getting things done. With that, I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you for listening. Look out for that drone video. I think I'm going to put it up on my Kryptonite channel. Actually, I don't know where I'm going to put it up at. Just follow everything I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And also share this podcast with someone who could benefit from conversations like these and more. And if you want to be a guest in the show, there is a link in this podcast description. Click it, let me know, and we'll get it sorted. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening. And as always, protect your mental, keep creating content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.